plug right here is for the alternator. I believe the exciter circuit, so it knows how much charge to put out. So it's a 4-pin alternator. So I had to do some research to figure out how to get this to work so it would charge the battery, not overcharge the battery and over duty load the alternator. And what I found was this here. So basically we're going to use 1 pin, the B side, and we're going to wire it with 470 ohm half watt inline resistor, and that'll just go to the switched ignition source. So that's what we got here. We got the plug, there's a resistor, heat shrink inside here, and we're going to run the other end. We're going to leave it long just because it's run stand stuff, and we'll trim it to length probably way in the future. But we'll wire the other end, leave it long all the way to switched ignition. So this just pops in there. The B pin, and we'll just dangle it down and around so it's kind of out of the way a little bit. And bring it to switched ignition while we're there. Okay, I think we have most of the wiring done, with final battery connections being the exception. So ignition switch so far, we've got the fan tied to accessories, starter, I can't remember what that one goes to. That might be the battery, and this one is the alternator signal. We got the fan relay all wired in, fuel pump relay wired in, landed to the fuel pump. We just need to run supply lines to the fuel pump, this line to the motor, and then set up fuel pressures. I mean, it's not pretty, but it's just meant for the run stand stuff, so it's just to make it work. Pretty comes significantly later. But the fan's triggered off the ECU, which will plug in over here somewhere is the main connector for the ECU. I think that is most of it. Got to sort out the radiator lines, the upper lines, the lower. Because it's a run stand not specific to an LS, the inlet is way up here, which I think would have to come in from way down there, so we'll have to rig up some kind of radiator line. And the size difference is significant. That is like almost 1 3/4, and this is like 1 1/4. The upper, the inlet for the radiator and the outlet for the engine here. I might swap this over so it's more of a straight shot, but this kind of clocks around here, tie in the steam vent here to some type of port over here. I don't know if I can tie the steam vent into the radiator cap portion here. This is the overflow anyways, so I'll have to put a bottle or something for that, but getting there.